Hello. I would like to welcome everyone to the Transcontinental Project, an experiment where a Brit
and a Texan come together to talk about whatever the hell we want.
We're your hosts, Luke Birch and
Sensible Sam. And before we get started, dolls, we must absolutely warn you, nothing is off limits. The content is not in any way suitable for anybody under 18. So if you're over the age, enjoy the damn show.
Probably just start off very quickly by saying hello to everyone in the chat so far. We've been joined by Bobby Blades.
Hi, Bobby!
Well, welcome back, pal. Long time no see.
Mucho tiempo.
Tyler.
Hola, Tyler.
Fucking love you, pal. Johny Florida.
Hey, Johnny, how are you, sucker?
BFK.
Oh, there's my fiance. He's here. Kill is here.
And Scott Greer.
Hola, Scott. Thank you guys for joining us.
And yes, it was silent for about 10 seconds. I know. That was intentional.
Hi, and Ray.
Right there
Hi,
as well.
Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm going to get copyrighted for that. I'm just so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Sorry, I'm a little congested. All right.
A lot.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. I'm just getting my shit together over here. Okay. Starting out. Boop, 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 boop. Breaking fucking news. We're going to cover a little bit of news and move on from there. And it'll start at 1 and we'll get a little lighter from there. First things first, I'm going to go off with just by saying hell fucking yeah. I'm like super excited because there's so much fucking trash in the world today that it's just nice when justice happens. And there was a viral video that went out of this poor little lady on a New York train. They got kicked in the face by this stupid fool. And it took a month, but they caught him. He's in custody. And I'm pretty sure that bitch is going to Rikers and he's going to get his ass kicked.
What up, yeah?
Karma is going to fucking happen. Rikers is going to fucking tear that fool apart. Because anybody knows. It doesn't matter if you're in county or fucking the pen, man. You don't fuck with kids, you don't fuck with women, and you don't fuck with the elderly. You just don't do it. Fucking limits. So, he'll get his karma. So I just had to mention that because I'm so fucking happy. They caught that motherfucker. Justice. Go New York.
Can I just say about that video? How the hell was someone not able to take him down? Those kicks were so fucking weak.
Right. I mean, okay, look, granted the dude was like 6 foot 180, right? But still, there's like there was more than one camera. I believe you heard more than one voice.
Yeah.
Laughing and oh, son, bitch, put the camera down and go fucking help a human being. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bitches? Like, fucking dude, one person record for identifying purposes. Everybody else jump in. Hey, fuck, that's not cool. That's not right. Everybody just kind of stood by. And that's the age we're in right now, dude. That's the age we're in. Everybody's going to whip out a fucking camera before they say anything. Which, it can help. And I'm not saying become a vigilante and put yourself in harm's way. Not by any means, no. But I know that there were enough people to probably overpower this guy on the bus, on that train. Just like you mentioned. So.
Especially with how weak he appeared. Is that bullshit, yuck? Please tell me that's fucking bullshit. For heaven's sake, please be bullshit.
What is bullshit?
A tax for watching porn.
What? What? I'm honest, I didn't hear about this, and frankly, I'm pissed. It's like, you're already gonna tax for fucking sanitary products, and a woman can't fucking get ahead in this world. Now you're gonna tax me for my porn too? Fuck y'all. Fuck this shit.
Jesus.
That's bullshit. That's some bullfucking shit right there.
There's already too many fucking taxes as it is, but...
Wow, another fucking tax. Great. Fucking, what is that? And what is that gonna go? Is that gonna, like, help build schools and fucking tolls and shit? Is that where that's going? Cause if that's where that's going, if that's where it's going, then maybe I'll feel a little less guilty watching my porn if my money is going to something of a worthy cause.
If that's where it's going, how about using the money already being collected in taxes for that? Instead of raising additional fucking taxes.
Oh, we have a lottery system that's supposed to do that. We have so many different things in place. We pay car insurance. We have stickers that we have to renew, registration and inspection. All of that goes to schools, roads, but you know what? The roads are still shitty. The schools are still crappy. And by and by, nobody's getting anything out of this except for the people that run it. So yeah, it's been so successful. So yeah, I wish I could say that the money would actually go somewhere, but it's not. You know, it's fucking not. So golly, man, do they tax you pre-cum or post-cum? Like, that's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
I have no idea. Because
that's fucked.
I'm just waiting for a response from Yuck, but very quickly. Speaking of Yuck, and given that we have some extra different people in here than normal, let's get shout-outs out of the way straight off the bat. Wednesday nights, you have, and this is one of the main reasons I wanted to get this early, you have It's Pathetic with Scott and Rye Bread. Are you any closer to fixing on a time, guys? Just out of curiosity. I didn't realise I hadn't muted my mobile phone.
That was my bad. My bad. Sorry, Luke. That's so my bad.
But one Wednesday show we do know the time of.
That's gonna be get in the motherfucking corner, bitches, and get her dumb. I love that so much. I love that get her dumb slogan. Dude, every Wednesday, 8 Central, be there or be square. Approximately, give it about 10 to 15 minutes sometimes. But be there and wait because it's fucking worth it. Have a fucking blast. That's the cornerstone of any fucking good weekend. Who else do we got, Luke?
Cornerstone of any good weekend, even though it's in the middle of the week, but yeah.
Hey, I start drinking at that time and then I don't stop till Sunday. So, a cornerstone of my good weekend.
Thursdays, there's soup at approximately 8:30 Central, immediately followed by the WNC Super Party with Old Man Jenkins, Dave Sincere, Michael Corvin, and from time to time Johny Florida. Thank you for allowing me on last week, guys. That was fun.
Great group of podcasters. Great group. THT podcast comes out, is that Friday?
I was going to add them in on for Saturdays.
Oh, okay, my bad. I don't know why I thought it was.
For Fridays, I'm going to give big ups to Sky Genie for bringing Fucked Up back.
Had a blast with Sky last week. Fucking awesome.
Oh shit, yes. Thank you so much for reminding me, Johnny. But on Saturdays, there's the love child of Joe Rogan and Alex Jones.
I love that.
You find him on YouTube, End of Days, Michael Deacon. That show is amazing. Simply amazing. Amazing. And you obviously also have us, THT, as we just said.
And we did mention, you did mention the network, right? That we're a part of, because we're so cool.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thanking Johny for reminding me about that, so I can go make a Facebook post.
Oh, fantastic. Amazing. Okay.
And I still can't think of anything for Sundays or Mondays to shout out, so...
Sunday, all y'all bitches go pray for all the sins y'all did all week long. There. Not that I believe in that, but I'm just saying, go pray, motherfuckers, because y'all need it. Y'all need Jesus.
Get your ass to confessions now.
I only charge $14.99 a confession, so get them while it's hot. I totally can give you a discount on it. Just saying. All right. Let's see. Did we get everybody? I know it always feels like we never even shout out Suplex City Limits. I listen to them once in a while, but but they're cool. There's a couple
I probably should have mentioned this when going over the Super Party earlier, but anyone that has a Twitch account, go to WNC Jenkins on Twitch and follow him. Get him up to 100 followers by the end of the year. Let's see him rage.
Nice. I love that Iraq booty. I love it. I love watching it.
Unlimited thanks and love to Bill for the artwork for this. I don't care how, we will always say it.
Yeah, at episode 365, I'm gonna love Bill just as hard as I do at this very moment for the help. I mean, it was a time crunch. It was something that my distorted brain really, really wanted, and somehow Bill just pulled it together. Like, fucking awesome. Like, that's so awesome.
Hell yeah.
A crazy person scribbled and he turned it into art. That's all I have to say. That's exactly what it is.
To the one elsewhere, get your ass in the chat, show yourself, make yourself known.
Join the company, come on, man. We want to get to know you, grow the community. We're here to love you. We got a lot of great people here, a lot of great people to meet, a lot of great shows to get hooked on. It's a very good community to be a part of. So, hey, you guests, the 2 guests that I see on there, come on, make an account. I bet you know me. I bet you it's somebody that knows me. Look at that. I'm being all conceited. It's somebody that they came here because of me. No, I'm just joking. Wouldn't that be funny though? If I just...
Yeah. But before we went into that, we were talking about that guy in New York.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And being somewhat thankful that he was actually caught.
Absolutely.
And charged, and he's facing prison time.
Oh, yeah. And she was okay, thankfully. So she was okay. 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, when you're going home at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're working your ass off. Some people are just coming home partying and just people that stay up. But, she was coming home from doing something. And so didn't expect that. So I'm so glad she's okay. There wasn't anything serious. No serious injuries. So I'm just so happy. I just had to say that because sometimes we all just need a win in life. And that was like a really good win. It's like that bastard deserved it. So I'm so glad. I'm glad she's okay. She's getting help. Advocates are helping her out and transitioning, and counselors and stuff like that, psychiatrists to kind of help her out with the incident. So I think that's really neat.
And now to immediately bring us down, Jussie Smollett.
I saw that, Bobby. I saw that. I'm not logged in, so I can't comment, but I saw that. Okay. Jussie Smollett. Fuck it, I'm gonna log in. Jussie Smollett. Oh my God. That has just been a shitstorm from the beginning. The news, I don't really know how to, okay. I want to say I'm pissed, right? But they left some room open. So I guess I'm upset, but not necessarily just because it looks like they dismissed the charges, and we spoke about this. I didn't have time to look up the proper term, but there is, the way they did it, it leaves it open for later on. If they do get more evidence, they can reopen the case. So it doesn't close it off and make it to where they can't retry him or bring back charges on him, which I think is good. So does it suck? Yeah, he paid $10,000 and got out of it. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Privilege seems to happen as long as you have money nowadays. But hopefully it did wake up potential employers to his situation and his kind of character. So, I mean, I don't wish him to starve, but I do wish him to gain some sort of what's the word? Not punishment. Some sort of a lesson. Just get a fucking lesson out of it. Dude, learn something from it. And I don't see anything coming from this right now. So, who knows? That, like I said, they left the door open for charges later on. We'll see what happens. Maybe they bring something else up. Maybe they're holding a deck of cards that we don't know, and it's easier for them to just kind of cut them loose for now instead of losing the case and letting it go dead. So, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so I'm kind of on the fence. I'm pretty pissed off about it. Did I at least a month, 30 days? Give the bitch 30 days in jail. Shit.
O.J. Simpson waiting to welcome Jussie Smollett with open arms to the clearly fucking guilty club.
If Jussie Smollett goes and steals Empire memorabilia, you know it's a done deal. You know it's a done deal. If he goes and steals his own Empire memorabilia, it's a done deal, and I don't put it past him. If he ain't happy now, he ain't never gonna be happy. He's on a fucking hit TV show. He's making thousands of dollars, but he's not happy about what he's making. Oh my God.
Not entirely, Sam. The state attorney sealed the record, meaning unless a judge unseals it, it's shut. Caveat: if the feds can find a way to charge him federally, then there's that, but on a state level, it's locked down. Yeah, and thank you so much, Johnny, for that, because that is absolutely true. That's exactly the way I wanted to explain it, but I couldn't, because that's why I didn't want to say too many words, because I didn't research it properly with enough time. But yeah, absolutely. The feds and now the police union is calling for an FBI investigation against the state attorney. So that could actually be a reality in the near future if they do decide to move forward with it. So I'm waiting on that. We'll see what happens. Hey, karma does her own thing in her own time. I can't force her to do anything she doesn't want to do when she doesn't want to do it. So just gotta wait and see. But yeah, thank you so much for that information. That was absolutely spot on. That's exactly what I couldn't get out of my brain. Hey, but Dave.
Yeah. Hola, papi. And so once I know that they're not going to drop this shit. He got off too easy. The cops are pissed about it. So we'll see what happens. Well, hopefully the FBI picks up the case and it goes from there. But see, they can still get him now. So yay. Hopefully justice happens. I don't know. Justice is slow sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully the feds pick this up, and even for this story later on, there'll be some light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, talking about laws and stuff, we just had a cannabis decriminalization bill that just passed the House 5-2, which is a nice thing. I've seen that happen before a couple times. So I tend not to get too excited when bills are moving through the House.
Yeah. What excuse will Greg Abbott use to veto it this time?
Oh, that he can't reach his ass to wipe it, so nobody else can have cannabis. Really, I really don't know, because that's how asinine the excuse would be. It's always about religion with him. It's always religion. That's what he brings it back to. And it's funny because Representative Joe Simpson actually proposed a bill for complete legalization of cannabis on the God platform, that it's in the Bible and that God gave us these seeds to nourish ourselves and whatever it says, because I don't read the Bible, so I can't tell you exactly what it says, but that was what he was kind of, the platform the bill was on for him. So how does it work for Abbott, but it doesn't work for us? It's a decrim. It's only decriminalization. It's nowhere near where we need to be, but I'd rather them stop putting my people in jail, you know? So it would be, and if you're caught with like an ounce of weed, then, you would get a $250 fine. It doesn't go on your record. You don't go to jail, right? Just get a ticket. Now, you do this 3 times, you get busted 3 times with an ounce of cannabis, then it does go to a Class C misdemeanor. And I think, the fine is a little bit higher, but you still you'll still avoid jail time at that point. But you're walking on thin ice at that point. So I'd rather something happened than nothing. We'll see. It's gone through the House fairly quickly. It got voted through faster than it did. We've done this 6 years in a row. Okay. This is the fastest it's gone through. So next step, it goes on the calendar to get, for the committee so that they can take another vote on it. And if everybody agrees on it, they agree on the bill, then it goes to Abbott. Now, I get excited up until that point because Abbott will either ruin it by rewriting it to hell, sending it back for another amendment, until he ruins it, or he just vetoes it plain out. So, am I holding my breath? Not really. New Jersey is. I did see that. New Jersey is really moving forward. They've been doing some great things over there in New York with cannabis legalization. So I just wish Texas would get on board. We're very slow. We can't even get extra, illnesses besides intractable epilepsy on the medical bill. So one type of illness can get helped, but everybody else, screw yourselves. So we'll see what happens. We've got a few bills. That's the first one to be taken off. We'll see what happens from there. But Texas has the most prisons anywhere. I don't see that being a viable option for anybody.
And here I was thinking you guys had separation of church and state.
We're supposedly in school, where they enforce it in school, but politics, they just run it amok. And so I don't think decriminalization would lose a lot of money for Texas because we have so many. We are the industrial prison complex. We have so many prisons and so many military bases here. It's not even funny. So a lot of private prisons, and they all make money off of that. They're the ones lobbying against us to fight the decrim bills. So it's been rough. I'm not holding my breath, but I am always excited when a bill does move forward past the committee and has a chance to get on the calendar committee. So I don't know. We'll see. But I just thought that was worth mentioning. Thought that was I always get happy, but I never get excited. So yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm gonna keep my feet planted on the ground, and we'll see what happens.
Right on.
All right. I want to talk about your favorite fighter. Your favorite fighter.
Anthony Joshua?
No, your most favoriteest fighter in the whole world, even more than him. You said you wanted to get it. You said you wanted to get a tattoo of his autograph on your back.
Hang on.
I'm going to take a shot of this Hornitos Black Barrel Tequila Salsa Anejo while you think about that.
Katie Taylor?
That's smooth. Nope, has a little bit of swag in his walk. Oh, come on, Luke. This is your all-time favorite. I even bought you a shirt for your birthday that has his face on it. You said one time he was the greatest fighter of all time. Now I'm pushing it.
Muhammad Ali?
Well, It's probably bad news for a lot of people, but it's great news for us.
Yeah.
Great
Hell
news
yes.
for us. And so, there you go. Tyler was right.
Yeah. If he's actually telling the truth.
Yeah. This motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
He's always fucking, I don't know. He does that shit all the fucking time, though.
Yeah, he should be in a different kind of cage.
He's a fucking clown. He's a fucking clown. Like a fucking clown. I hate the way he does that stupid ass walk and he thinks he invented it. That's actually some sort of that's the penis dance. All men do that. You didn't invent it. Men stand in the fucking mirror all naked and slap their penis side to side. That's the movement. It's the penis slap movement. That's what he's doing. He thinks he's fucking invented that shit. Trying to claim, fuck you, fucking Gregor. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting all mad.
But
I'm the one that invented the penis slap. Ass.
But to anyone who doesn't know, the crooked criminal said on Twitter, about 24 hours ago, "Hey guys, quick announcement. I've decided to retire from the sport formerly known as mixed martial arts today. I wish all my old colleagues well going forward. I now join my former partners on this venture already in retirement. Proper pina coladas on me, fellas."
He can drink a penis colada, motherfucking bitch. I'm sorry.
My dick.
That tequila shot's kicking in. I'm just joking. I just took it. Dude, I mean, he's done shit like this before. He's mentioned, if I'm correct, and I know I'm probably not, but I think he mentioned this about twice before, that he wanted to, that he was going to retire, he was going to leave it all behind. Everybody started to, really, no, McGregor, don't do it. Fuck you.
I clearly remember one incident a couple of years ago of him doing that, but
that's some bullshit. He's always saying stupid ass shit. And it's just more of I think at this point, he's just trying to, his thing is any exposure is good exposure. You know what I mean? Or, whatever. Any publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad. That's where he's at this point. It's just staying relevant, being an asshole. And I'm done because, dude, I don't even want to watch MMA anymore because I'm so fucking tired of just hearing him and his stupid assness and getting away with everything. Then you've got these fighters that are working their asses off, training and shit, making gains. And then for what? For them to be overshadowed by fucking soap opera? This isn't fucking Days of Our Lives. You know what I mean? This isn't WWE and shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is, we don't need a storyline. We just need a good fighter. We need a good match.
The fighting should stop the second you leave the cage.
There you go. What the fuck is so hard about that? What the fuck is so hard about that? Do I go and drill on somebody's teeth at work and then when I get home I just pick a random person and start drilling on their teeth? No, it doesn't fucking work that way. I'd go to jail, right? Yeah. Why can't this fucker go?
Name recognition and money.
And he's selling his stupid ass fucking shirts. I don't fucking hate a player making money, right? Do what you gotta do, but don't make it on the backs of anybody else. And don't be an ass. That's all. You know what I mean? Shit. You're gonna be a dick to your fans. So I don't know. I don't really believe that was there like a glimmer in my eye when I first read that tweet? Yes. Because there's always that bit of hope. But after the glimmer faded and I was like, oh, this bitch is fucking around. He's pulling everybody's chain. But I still wish for it, so.
Yeah. But
Dana won't let him go. That's his prize pig right now, his fucking money hog.
Yeah, a guy that hasn't won a competitive fight since, like, December 2015 or something.
Shit, yeah. Diaz was challenging him too. Diaz is challenging him and Khabib. So I don't know, man. It's just like, come on, let's get going. We're at a fucking stalemate with all this fucking drama and shit. Let's fucking fight. Let's get it on. Or who's that other buffer? Oh, I hate the way he says it. It's not.
Buffer?
I
Michael
don't like
Buffer. Which one?
Michael Buff. No, not Bruce Buffer. Mike. Oh, I hate the way he says his. It's time. Oh, did you see my tongue on that one? That was so funny. I had to do the tongue motion for that. I almost choked.
It's time.
And he does his face like a rabid dog. I like the other buffer better.
I always get the two buffers mixed up.
I think it's Bruce, but I don't even know either. I just know it's a buffer. He buffs me the wrong way.
I think Bruce Buffer does mixed martial arts and Michael Buffer does boxing.
I don't know why I'm getting them confused because the more famous buffer has been around for such a long time. And he hooked his brother up with his, he was able to get his brother this job. Hey, he's doing a good job. I just don't like the call out. You know what I mean? I just hate that. I know he's trying to make his own and it's good. I get that. But still, he yells like a banshee. It's so funny. You like Helmut Buffer? Who's that? Who's Helmut? So many buffers. I don't know what to buff with. Michael Buffer. Now I gotta Google that. I want to Google that. I want to Google the Gilbo real quick and see who the fuck that is. It. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That is fucking hilarious. Helmet Buffer.
Dave.
I'm sorry. My brain's still on 90 right now.
Dave, serious question though. Which you prefer? Helmut Buffer or Twink Buffer?
Shit, you guys, what the fuck?
Is Helmut Buffer this week's Twink of the Week? Twink of the Week.
Shit. I'm gonna have to make some. Dude, we gotta make. Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get off. I said I want to have some sound effects and shit. That'd be great. I want a sound effect that goes boing. I like that sound effect. Can y'all make that sound effect? Anybody in the chat? Because that's what I like. I'm sorry. That's the tequila shot talking. All right.
Speaking of shots, though.
You didn't tell me. I would have taken my other bit.
Meh.
I'm going to take a little bit more. Everybody listen to us drink really quick. That's good. Woo!
Believe it or not, I have never ever in my life had any tequila.
Really?
Not a drop.
When I was a teenager, okay, because I moved out when I was 14, right? Mm-hmm. And I had my own, everybody knows I had my own place in housing, blah, blah, blah. So I had my own 3-bedroom apartment. And I used to have parties and stuff like that. And tequila was all I ever drank and all I ever served. So I had weed everywhere and tequila everywhere. And everybody just kind of woke up on the floor because I didn't have no mama telling me, get your friends out of here. They're being too loud or too drunk. I used to have epic parties. Oh, fucking miss those. And a whole bottle of tequila salsa gold. I could polish that off, be buzzed for about 15 to 25 minutes, and then move on to something else. Now I'm too old. Now if I have a fucking bottle of tequila, I'll see you Wednesday.
So, well, it is already Wednesday here, so...
Technically, I've made it this far. I'm drinking my tequila. What does it say? Back in the day, the DJ was buffing helmets. Oh, I like that. Oh, excuse me. That was the tequila. Jose Cuervo is pretty good too. I like the Hornitos. That special tequila. Love it. Tequila Salsa. Tequila Hornitos. Don't ever try that fucking tequila though from the dude from Van Halen. What the hell is his name? Cabo Wabo. Oh my God. Cabo Wabo. I got to first taste Cabo Wabo when it first came out, and they were the hand blown glasses. He used to do these bottles that were hand blown. Really beautiful. And that's when it first came out, and they were first getting the recipe right. That shit was like drinking propane or diesel. I swear to God. I bought that, and it sat there, and somebody else came and drank it because I couldn't do it. I was like, yeah, no, it's gonna burn a hole in my esophagus and shit. Yeah, Hagar. Sammy Hagar. Yes, thank you guys, Sammy Hagar. Oh my gosh, that shit was fucking diesel in the beginning. I haven't tasted it now because I'm too afraid of it.
If I was to get it, and I were to pour some on my desk here, would it melt through?
It would. You can use it. It cleans grout. It cleans oil stains. It does a number on your dishes. Cleans them sparkle clean. Put that shit in your dishwasher. Everything comes out fucking just like mirrors. You can do your floors with it. You strip your floors. You know, I stripped my deck with it before I refinished it. So it was great. Really great. The best $60 I've ever spent. Oh gosh. But they were beautiful bottles. Somebody jacked my bottle though. I used to have a little decoration, you know, when you're a kid, you have bottles all over the place, empty bottles decorating. Like, hey, look at how cool I am. I drank all these bottles. And people just started taking my bottles one by one because I used to have a hookup from Glazier's. Well, I'm not going to say, I shouldn't even say the fucking name. But I used to have a hookup from a warehouse, and it was an alcohol warehouse. And I used to get really great alcohol for cheap. Russian vodka. Oh, that was so great. It came in a bottle. It looked like a diamond. It was so smooth, so great. And I've gotten like to taste new formulations and stuff like that from them. It's pretty cool. I haven't had that hookup in a while, but it was fun because golly, I don't remember those years. I was drunk all the time. I had so much liquor.
The only reason I would ever drink vodka is in a cocktail. Hang on, just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that.
No, we're good. Yeah, vodka, I can do. I mean, I like a martini. I'm not I mean, I had some vodka the other day from, oh shit, and now I can't remember who the hell they were, but it was really good. It was a pineapple vodka. It was really, really tasty. The liquor store I go to always has samples and shit. And so I got to taste some of that. That was really good. Really good. And I'm not necessarily a sweet flavored kind of person. Give me a nice aged whiskey or bourbon or something, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not too much of a fruity drink kind of a person, but after a couple of beers or a couple of shots, yeah, hell yeah, give me a Sex on the Beach. I'll fucking drink it. I'll have heartburn, but I'll drink it.
After a couple of drinks, give me Jägermeister and I'll drink it, but that's about it.
Oh my God. I had my fill with Jägermeister about 5 years ago because I came across a recipe for redheaded sluts. And don't even ask me what the recipe is because I don't even fucking remember.
Oh, but there's no point asking for a recipe.
You can Google it and you can find redheaded sluts, and oh my God, are those bitches bad. And I had so many redheaded sluts that now I prefer blondes. It was, yeah. I can't no more, so I gotta take a break from the Jägermeister. Oh, look at that. Call me a bitch all you want. I love fruity drinks and vodka. I do Smirnoff. And even more Pinnacle. Oh, Pinnacle's good. Sam, you're such a fruit. I like Pinnacle's good. Pinnacle's classy. I like that. Pinnacle's good. They got good flavors. I'm not gonna lie.
Ding, ding, ding. Johnny the Pegger's dead. It's now Johnny the Bitch.
No. Fruity McFruitsons. Oh no, I Smirnoff is I drank Smirnoff when I was in middle school. It was great. It was so great. No, I'm just joking. I've had a Smirnoff, I guess, in the past year or so. Their Smirnoff vodka is all right. I like it. I like their Smirnoff raspberry vodka. That's all right. Put that in some 7-Up and rock and roll. Rock and roll. You can go into any venue. Hey, it's just soda, man. I think I've snuck into a lot of venues with, now that I think about it, I have had a lot of vodka in my life. Taking in spiked drinks into venues and stuff. It's just my Gatorade, brah. Just my Gatorade. Just here to watch a football game. Okay, you're good. Then they don't understand why I'm acting so rowdy. It was a Gatorade. It gave me superpowers. It's all that electrolyte.
I'm trying to think of something we can do to fill a little bit of time.
Well, we didn't. Well, let me just say congratulations to the Commanders. Take command.
Hell yeah.
Take fucking command, bitches. Take fucking command. And I missed, and because of all of you guys, look, I'm gonna blame everybody. Look at me. And because I had to do a show and entertain you guys like I'm Pet Monkey, I didn't get to go see the quarterback. No, it wasn't a quarterback. It was a, I don't know if he was a defensive lineman or whatever. But one of the players was going to be at a place today for a meet and greet at like 6. And I was like, dude, even if I got there at 4, there's going to be a super line. I'll never make it back in time for the show. But he was a player of the week. And I wish I could remember his name. It's a Hispanic name. And I should have written this down. But I'm old, bitches, and I didn't. So, but he's Hispanic. He was on here. So I was like, oh, dude, I missed meeting him because I would rather be here with you guys. Let's see how like I'm the guilt trip right there.
And it's fucking working.
Now everybody go fund me some tickets for the next game. That's my mission. I want to try to get a game before they're done. I sure as hell ain't gonna do a playoff game because the prices are going up like nuts, like crazy. The $30 ones is somewhere in the parking lot. So I'll be in the parking lot. If y'all hear somebody yelling really loudly from the parking lot, you know who it is, yo. It's your girl. Yeah, so they're already, what are they, 5-2?
5-2.
5-2, and then the only other competition that we have right now would be the Apollo.
Yeah, there's Arizona mounting somewhat of a challenge for the West.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really only the Apollos in the East to worry about.
Yep. And like you said, that's what I'm thinking too. I want to say playoff is going to be Commanders and Apollo.
Yeah.
First.
I'd put a lot of money on it being Apollos and Commanders in the championship game in Dallas now, no longer in Vegas, because that move makes sense to nobody.
Did you? Oh, well, you want to hear something else? Okay. Did you get to see? I don't know if you got to see it or not, but Eminem posted a tweet. And he's like, I follow the Alliance and I watch every game. Y'all should really think about Detroit and don't blow it. And it's like.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is he special?
I don't, I wish I had, let me see if I can pull that tweet up because, oh my God, that was, it said, why, he mentioned, the Iron and somebody else.
I'm actually gonna send something to you just for, final approval or something.
Okay. So he said something about Iron and somebody else, and he's like, well, why don't, you need to let the players just fight. How can they fight, if something. And it's like, I kind of got lost in the tweet because, like, what are they fighting about? What are you talking about? Why do they want to fight? Let me know what the fuck this was about, Eminem, because that kind of...
Okay, I've just sent you something on Twitter. It's a yes, Johnny. It's a yes.
Me. Sorry, everybody, for the day. Let me tap dance while we wait. Chicka wow wow. Let me see. Did Marshall fall off the wagon again? Probably, Tyler. I love Marshall, but that tweet just confused me beyond any means. So.
But there we go. We go. Just very quickly. Over under 3.5 minutes. How long till we are regretting this? Over under 3.5 minutes.
I give it 11 seconds.
Ooh, that's
too late. Too late.
That's just about right for a woman. 11 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. That is about right. I'll take that.
But welcome back for the first time since episode 3 to Johny Florida.
I literally hear you guys live on the air. It's a yes, Johnny, and then I just get the Skype call. I'm like, damn, that's some fucking time, and they didn't waste enough time in making this regret.
Luke and I are always connected.
Regret this. Might as well do it now.
The sooner you're on, the sooner you're off.
Oh, come on.
Have you listened to me talk? We both know that's not true.
Touche.
But how you guys doing? I've been listening since minute 13 tonight, and that's only because I wasn't smart enough to think like, oh, wait a minute, they go out live on the hour. So I've been having a lot of fun listening to you guys.
We've been going on around the hour, but not actually starting until 1:15.
Yeah. Try to give some time for everybody to kind of join in and stuff like that. We're not like celebrities, yo. Nobody just knows this like instantly, so we got to kind of wait for everybody to trail in.
What are you talking about? You guys are definitely up there. You're transcontinental, which I guess you can identify as any continent you want, depending on the day.
And and yet people will still send me messages asking me if I'm available at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday.
If I didn't extend the invitation, you would have been mad at me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to show much love that I can to this Tex-Mex American and this beautiful British man by enjoying for the first time some Canadian wine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never had Canadian wine. That sounds smancy.
Well, I'm about to try out. Apparently, one little fun fact that you guys probably don't give two shits about, unlike most countries, the Canadians actually let their grapes keep growing until the winter season, so they're frozen when they start making the wine. So, I get to enjoy this and see how the fuck this turns out. So, for the first time ever, I'm having Canadian wine on your show.
Give it 1 second, Johnny. Just let me pour a drink.
Oh, I'm not taking a sip yet. I'm just savoring the smell. Ooh, it's not bad actually. It's a little sweet. It's not pungent. It's got a different aroma though.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is a shitty tequila. God damn it.
Yeah, totally.
It's a drink.
Yeah, it is.
Well, cheers to everybody.
Cheers, salute.
Wow.
Smooth. How was it?
I just fucking opened this bottle. It already tastes like vinegar. I just put it in the fridge today.
You got to get some Grey Goose then. Grey Goose is like you can put that through the ringer and it'll still taste all right.
You know, what I'm gonna do is I've been having some problems lately. You know, I've had some of these bottles for a minute. I mean, and I only mean like 3 weeks, but I mean, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I don't know if it's something I'm doing. So I'm gonna buy another one of these bottles and then drink it that day and see how it turns out.
Did you drive around with that bottle in your car in the trunk in the heat for a week? Then maybe that might have something to do with it.
I buy them, I take them home, and then I got a cupboard that I put them. Now I stand them up rather than on the side, but then again, I haven't had them for like 10 years. Some people.
According to Scott, there's an echo.
Okay, I'm done with this. Oh my God, fuck Canada. Ugh.
If I drink that, will it make me want to eat poutine?
Poutine's delicious, at least. This is it just...
it is, right.
I'll tell you this. I made the comment in the chat. I haven't had tequila in almost literally a decade, and I would rather drink tequila than this.
Who's ended the echo on, Scott?
Test. Is it me? Test.
And more so, did it start when Johnny jumped on?
Johnny is a force. He does kind of, that electricity just kind of fucks with the Wi-Fi.
I was just listening
back.
I don't hear.
I don't hear anything either, but.
Yeah, I just listened back in there, and it's not any, so.
I don't know how I can listen to it without it feeding back through, so I'm just relying on you two.
That's okay. Oh, that was a bad experience.
So I'm guessing you're not a fan.
Out of that one, no. I feel like busting open my bottle of New Zealand and seeing if I can try a second time with you guys. I might end up just doing that. Yeah, I might as well. I'm just gonna pour this shit out. Oh.
One for the homies.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, babe.
I was about to say it tastes almost as bad as trying apple cider vinegar.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had that. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Nope. Yeah. I didn't even get drunk off of that. Nope.
But.
Yeah, no, I like, the only thing I ever got to taste is, and I still have a hankering for it, is the Pappy Van Winkle. And I got to taste, it was a 15-year-old scotch, and oh my God, it was so amazing. But would you catch me dead buying one? No, because I'd have to hawk my kids, I'd have to hawk my car and shit like that just to fucking get a bottle. But it was a birthday gift, and it was a little bit left, and they were kind enough to let me have some, and I want it so bad now. 15-year-old Pappy Van Winkle, but that shit is like $700 to $1,500 a bottle. It's crazy.
See, we kind of have some extended family that's called Van Winkle, the Van Winkles, and the only happy Van Winkle I ever see are the ones hopped up on methamphetamines.
No, Pappy Van Winkle.
What?
Pappy Van Winkle, not happy.
Yeah, well, you know what?
But they're happy too. They're happy too. I agree with that.
What does Rai have to say? I don't know her Skype, so I can't add her in.
Yeah. Well, I got an idea. If you want, well, actually, if you think about it, if we add Scott in, then he could probably add her in, right? I mean, your call. You're the boss. You and Sam.
I have no idea how it works. Because Luke is the one that he's the tech guy, the producer and editor, and
let's see.
I'm just the on-air quirky personality.
Well, if you want, I could add in Scott, and then see if he can just add in rye bread. Does that sound good? Your call.
Fine with me if it's fine by you, Sam. Your
call.
Oh
shit, yeah. Yeah. Give me. I'm gonna mute myself for a second while you guys figure this out.
All right. Once Scott gets on, I'm gonna go pour down this fucking abomination. And now it says he's unavailable, dude. I just tried calling. He tried calling me too, and I tried calling him after just now, so that didn't work. But
Yeah, to anyone in here who wants to do call-ins in the future, like, I don't know, if you ever want to call in BFK or whatever, send me your Skype on Twitter.
Preferably emboldened on a picture of a nude Justin Bieber, just because he probably liked that.
Fuck you, Florida.
Notice he's not making any refute of that. But look at this! The NFL made some rule changes. Pass interference reviewable. Yeah. I wonder what caused that.
It's not like there's been any controversial pass interference calls in key games at key times that could cause a rush to rule change, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was good hearing you guys talk a little bit about the AAF and everything. I really do hope that they expand. And go Apollos, by the way, so haha.
Yeah. I'm just hoping the championship game has a different result to week 2.
Fucking Apollos. What the fuck, yo? What?
The only thing is that one of the head people from the AAF, I forgot which guy, but he did an interview and he said that they're not planning on expanding for the 2020 season, which is a bummer. But if he's smart, I mean, especially with the XFL growing, starting off next year, they should at least plan out for 2021, starting out at least 4 more cities. They need to look at expanding.
Yeah.
I see Scott Greer like on the chat, but I don't like see him.
Yeah.
The only way we do calls BFK is through Skype. So if you want to do call-ins in the future, you'll need to download it.
Yeah.
Is somebody calling me?
There we go, Scotty Nipper.
There we are.
Hey, Scott.
Suicide prevention hotline.
Oh, that's gotta be
Take 2
great.
bubble gums and call me in the morning. Take 2 bubble gums, chew them really hard, and call me in the morning. That's all I got.
How can I do that if I've already choked to death and all the bubble gum I've shoved down my throat? Sam, it's good to hear from you.
It's good to hear you too, baby. My gum is life-saving. Has
It's good to see Luke and Johnny, except why the fuck are they on camera? It's as simple as prevent as that. Wait, who's that other chick there?
That's Luke.
No. Luke's a man. I'm talking about a woman.
Scott, do you still have the Mixler turned up?
What, turn my Mixler up?
No, do you still have it turned up? Because I can hear it coming from you.
Oh, alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear what you mean. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
There,
It's like when you call into a radio station.
Is that better? You're the only one who can tell me that, Luke. You're the fucking
We can hear everything in the background still, Scott.
Yeah.
It's like when you have that caller that calls into the radio show.
Oh, no.
So
That's just Rye's phone in the background. Get used to it. She has the right to listen as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, shit. I love her. She can do whatever she wants to me. I mean, anything she wants.
We can't share headphones, so, you know.
Does she not have a Skype of her own?
She does have a Skype of her own.
What?
Luke is asking all these questions about you.
Why?
I don't know.
Babe.
Likes you.
No.
He wants to start.
God damn it, Scott.
I'm asking because we can hear it in the background, and if we can get her in on Skype, she can mute the Mixler and just be part of the call.
Well, of course I'd love her to be part of the call, but our technology limits us at this time. I apologize. One second.
We definitely got to get her on the show one day. That'll be great.
Yeah.
And Riley may not be all that conscious that much longer anyway. Bill Cosby wrote me a letter I got a few days ago, so
God damn.
We're gonna see what happens. So, but for real, Rye does send her love to all the podcast people. I think that's fair to say.
Oh yeah.
And she's looking forward to tomorrow's show we're doing.
Tomorrow.
Hell yeah. We love Rye too. I love her. She's awesome.
Oh, I feel the same way about her.
Love both you guys.
Wow,
I think
dude.
She's very quick-witted.
Oh, hell yeah. Girl after my heart right there. Like, I think we would have such a great time. Like, she could probably be the one to keep up with me and not get offended.
No, you couldn't offend by Sam. But if she can try, she'd be up for the challenge.
I'm so offensive. I'm just saying, Sam, like, she could put up...
You and Sam would hit the report. How about this? Instead of me blathering on for the next few minutes, maybe... Why don't you guys just talk to her? Or no? You want to talk to him? Not right now? Alright, you guys are going to have to deal with the Beast team.
Hey.
You're not getting Jim Ross tonight. You're getting Michael Cole.
My God! My God! There you go. I just made order for you. But, hey, Luke, for you guys, Luke and Sam, if it helps a little bit of pride for you guys, I'm looking up. It shows some of the attendance figures for the AAF teams. San Antonio and the Apollos coming first and second place for the highest amount of fan attendance.
No
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This last week alone, what is it? The Commanders got 30,000 people in attendance for this last game. Their average attendance is at 29,000. The Apollos are in second place.
I know, right?
Distant second, but at 19,600. So.
Oh my God. That's so true, Johnny. Oh my God. Everybody, I mean, dude, San Antonio is so ride or die. Everybody's so excited. Everybody goes out. It's really hard to get tickets. I was not able to get tickets. But it's
just very quickly. Will you guys be able to hold this while I pop to the bathroom?
Sure.
Yes,
go ahead, babe.
We can run our mouths for an extended period of time.
To be fair, I mean, Sam, and I know you guys got a pretty decent college football team and everything, but as far as pros, you guys haven't had an inkling of a pros football team since when the Canadian Football League in '95 looked at a stint in San Antonio, right? That was the last time.
Yeah. There have been a couple of San Antonio has been prospected a couple times. But unfortunately, a couple of, it's fallen through. This is the first time that it's actually stuck. And oh my God, everybody is so damn everybody has fucking Commanders gear on and shit. It's awesome. I need to get into one of those games. It's just great.
See, for me, what's funny is that for me, if it ends up as the Commanders and the Apollos, I'm going to be stoked because for me, it's a win-win. I support the Apollos due to locality, but let's be fair, the Commanders have an Army touch to it. Just like San Diego's team, the fleet is based off the Navy. So me being an Army guy, I got to support the Commanders as well.
Gotcha. Absolutely. And you know what? I want to say, of course I support the Commanders, but that doesn't mean I don't support other teams just because I love underdogs. I love great athletes, and I can give props when props are due. I'm not a shiesty bitch. So, I mean, I really do. I mean, I give the Apollos a lot of credit. They're really kicking ass. They're going to be a really great opponent. It should be for a great game.
You know what's the crazy thing, though? I'm looking at this is, I'm surprised. Some of these cities, San Diego has they had a football team until the Chargers left, and they're in third place. They were actually holding pretty decent with what it looks like attendance. But you got some of these places like Birmingham, which Alabama doesn't have a football team other than college, and they're doing pretty low overall. Atlanta is actually in sixth place of attendance. The bottom two is Arizona and Salt Lake, and I guess the Mormons just don't like football because Salt Lake City is a major city, and they're polling 8,000 people in attendance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've seen the empty stadiums. I've seen the away games, empty stadiums here and there. Iron, oh my God, it was, it was so sad. But I don't know whether it was, like you said, they don't have an NFL team. Maybe they're not savvy to it yet. If you're not really on social media, you're not going to be following this shit. So maybe a lot of people didn't know. Maybe they got caught with their pants down. I don't know at this point, but it was. I felt that.
People are getting caught with their pants down.
Well, here's what's showing. They've had 3 home games so far. The Stallions have had 3 home games so far. Game 3, which was the first one, had 10,400. The next week was again a home game. They went down to 9,300, so they lost 1,100. And then 2 weeks later was the next home game, and they went down to 8,150. So they lost from the 3 home games they had between them. They lost 2,000, almost 2,300 people.
That sounds like bandwagoners, though. You know what I mean? Like after a loss, I think a lot of rats jump ship, so they're not going. The support's going to go down. The thing with San Antonio. If you've ever followed the Spurs, you know that they're all heart, and sometimes they're all heart and no game, right? Yeah. And we can go loss after loss after loss, but that arena is going to be packed every single time because we're kind of ride or die, not necessarily bandwagon. Even with the Cowboys, hey, you can talk shit as much as you want, and I'm probably going to agree about 50% of the time, but I'm still ride or die. I'm a Cowboy, you know? Yeah. And
well,
so
haven't you been like a Cowboys fan since even the 90s when they were the team to beat?
Oh,
remember those days? Those California days? Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith.
Aikman, Michael Irvin. Prayers to Michael Irvin right now that's going through a bit of a scare. I've been through cancer, so, may the universe help him. And I'm, hopefully it isn't throat cancer. One of my favorite players, Michael Irvin. So I wish him the best on that one. But yeah, absolutely. We had some great players. I mean, even Deion Sanders, dude. Deion Sanders had some magic.
I like Deion.
So
didn't he wrestle Bam Bam Bigelow at one of the WrestleManias?
Fucking asshole.
Come on, no one of you wrestling motherfuckers must know that.
No, I think that was Lawrence Taylor.
You're right. Thank you. It was LT that did it.
Yeah. Well.
I remember watching that match and thinking it was, for what it was pretty good. The man didn't humiliate himself. Bam Bam carried him. But did you notice at the end of the match they had to carry him back to the locker room, like stretcher?
Tyler said it was Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, LT.
Yeah.
LT.
WrestleMania 11 main event.
Would it be possible to get would it be possible to get with you one-on-one at some point during the week, Johnny?
Sure.
I need some advice.
Talking shit behind my back, whatever.
No.
Okay. That's fine,
okay,
Johnny.
Whatever. Look, here's the deal.
I'm just joking.
If you're trying to get advice on how to come out of the closet, first off, it's man up. It's not coming out of the closet. It's busting out of the. It's not coming out of the closet. It's busting out of the shed. Okay, let's man it up. Okay. Okay, that's what I said when my dame came, and I'm like, yeah, there we go.
Johnny, you're right.
What?
You just said you came out of the closet finally, so.
I ain't saying shit. Fuck you.
Okay, no, I respect that answer and.
Figuratively.
Yeah,
hey, fuck you. Figuratively and maybe literally. I don't know. I'd like to keep you guessing.
Keep them on the toes. That's it. Keep them guessing. That's how it works, baby.
In any case,
you like to keep them bent over a coffee table.
Whatever you do with coffee is whatever you do, dude. I don't. Just remember, a lawsuit in the United States is what caused people to point out the fact that now there has to be warning labels to say that coffee is hot.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody fucking sue because they burned
it was scalding hot. It was more than just hot.
Well, yeah, but still, it was hot coffee. There's a reason why there's actually... Do you know that, like, I forgot if it's just McDonald's itself, but other ones, they have those same coffee, those cardboard coffee things that you put over to protect your hands, and it says on the... But the sleeve on the side, it says, if we were another country, we'd have to advise you that this is hot and could burn you. Well, fortunately, this is in Canada. We don't have to tell you anything.
Dude, this is, I mean, as far as the land of
what show
opportunity
is
to
this?
free.
The Transcontinental Project.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to make some kind of training joke. Shut up. I already did it.
No, I wasn't at all. I was going to talk about what does it mean and the direction it should take. You're the one that took it in that weird direction, Johnny.
I was just trying to cover you down.
Volumes to like what's on your mind.
That's two different trends that we're talking about. The trends that the Continental does is long distance, but the other trends, right. that's when you got a PP or a BV and you want to have the other. So
there you go.
Did I get it? Did I get it right? Ding 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 ding! Give me fucking 1,000 internet points, bitches, for that.
As you said the other night, you've got to destroy what you make.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Well, anyway, you okay? You okay? Breathe. Pat yourself on the back. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Be proud of that.
That was at least a double and a half.
Well, if it helps, I mean, I'm with you on this crap. I ended up starting to read this shit. You know what I ended up missing? It's been de-alcoholized. The damn thing has less than 0.5% of alcohol volume. Fuck you, Canada.
No wonder it
tastes like vinegar.
Shit.
They fucking tricked me. Fucking assholes. You know why I didn't notice it? Because it was rewritten in French as well. So I didn't even bother reading all the shit to it. But
and let me guess, you were still
no, Scott. It's a transgender project. Thanks, Tyler.
You were still charged as if it was a fully pure bottle of wine.
Yeah, you know what? This thing, I still got it for pretty cheap. It was only like $8 or something. Yeah. See, it was actually in a. Yeah.
That's pretty good price. They charge us about $9 for a 6-pack of fake beer down here, so I think you got off easy.
Not really. I had 2 sips, and I'm like, you know what? I'm throwing this $8 out. But I got 14 cents of disgust in my system. But
and from the way you're talking about it, it's probably worth about 14 cents.
Yeah. But yeah.
Sometimes
Scott, you gotta mute yourself, dude. If you're talking like that, okay?
Yeah.
But if it helps, and I wasn't coming on to try to like take over the show or anything. Far from it, but fuck you. No,
hey,
actually, well, you told me to bring you on. I was.
Hi, Bumpy.
How you doing, girl?
Doing better now.
Oh, that's a really good deal. You other hard legs, just shut the fuck up for a minute. I'm talking to Sam.
How you doing, Daddy?
I am having a lovely evening. Thank you very much.
You've just made my evening a lot more lovelier by being here. Thank you so much.
Mission fulfilled.
Mission accomplished, bitch.
You damn right. All right, y'all can talk again.
Okay,
well,
we're ready.
There's no point in me being around now because I can't beat the competition, apparently.
Yeah.
But I like to trademark. He's like Dave with the motherfucking run-in. Dave's like the guy. Like I'm trying to make like a football play and everything. I'm trying to do some stuff, and out of nowhere, Dave blitz, which is good because we've been talking football. But
yes, we have.
Well, Dave wanted me to bring him on as well for this because we want to help give some of the details. I know you've talked about it a little bit on here as well, Luke. I know us talking. I've talked to both of you guys, and I know Jenk and Dave have probably talked to you. But for anybody that's wondering, since we are building the WNC Network and the family and everything, we've got Transcontinental is signed on. I know, Scott, you're talking things over, looking about this idea. But one of the things I wanted to help was I got some further details, and Dave can back it up a little bit. But one of the things that's been decided upon, so anybody that knows, Dave was able to build the Super Party up and get a whole feed of distribution for the show. and it goes to so many different platforms. Thanks to Dave's work himself and everything, his ingenuity on this, we've been able to build a second platform. And rather than just being for one show, it's been decided upon. Dave, myself, Jenkins, Mike was in attendance, but he was muted, so he was like a senator that just votes present on a bill. So fuck Mike. But hey, that's still 75% of the votes. So fuck yeah. Anyway, it's been decided to make a single platform for the rest of this stuff. For anybody that's wanting to do this, you guys don't have to, but this could be signed on. The Reality Check podcast. We bring back breaking news when we work after that hiatus with the rebranding we're doing. You guys, if it's pathetic with Scott and Rybread, if they want to sign on in this, any other shows that join the WNC network, we're going to have it all put into this single distribution system as a network, and it will be released right now. The way things are looking upon it, once everything's set up, about 10 different platforms. And Dave, since you being the guy who does all the work, you should have the honor of showing everybody the web of system you created that can be utilized for the network.
Oh, you want me to pull the page up?
Well, no, like the list, like I asked for the list of all the different platforms, and rather than me saying it, you did all the work and you got all the platforms. Okay. Because all the names that they hear, they need to. It'd be better that they hear your voice, so it's you in the back of their head, knowing who pulled this off.
Okay. Initially, we're going to.
Just very quickly, even when this starts up, you'll be able to hear the edited version of this on YouTube and BitChute.
If you guys do something separately, and Dave could detail it, but if you guys put your stuff elsewhere, that's on you. That's okay. We're not. It's not taking it off. This is a whole separate system. So if you guys put your stuff elsewhere, that's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay, and let me say this, as the guy who's at, when the shows come in, I'll be posting everything up and distributing it through the WNC Network platform on Anchor.fm, who's the distributor for the Super Party right now. Dude, I'm a great believer in keeping everything as simple as possible. So for us, it simply joining our family, our WNC network, is going to be for you another distribution platform where we can get you out to iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, all kinds of iPhone and Android apps, Castbox, Breaker.fm, various and sundry ones. We can also work into getting you on iHeartRadio. There's all kind of places we can go, all kinds of directions we can go, and what we simply want to be is another strong, positive avenue of distribution for your work, for what you guys are doing. If you got something you're doing on YouTube and BitChute and different places like that, rock and roll.
Yep.
We just want to be one more resource to get the word out, to get the show out, to get whatever you're doing out.
Yeah. This is an addition. This is like a single place where anybody, all these different systems they can go to. What do you call it? All these different places that they can go to, but it's like a single catch-all as well, so they can see everything with the network. But at the same time, if you guys have your own independent stuff, that's not saying you can't do that. Far from it. You guys do everything you guys are doing. This is adding on. It's like we're not taking away the top. What's the saying? Don't try to reinvent the wheel. We're not. We're adding more wheels to you. That's what we're doing for us. I mean, shit, Dave's been able to pull this off, and it's expanded us so much, and we're going to be adding everything to that. So everybody's going to be coming in while at the same time everyone's going to have their own stuff. And Scott, at the same time, I didn't mean it like that. It's just we heard you guys having a conversation in the background. So that's what I was meaning about the whole mute thing. Was like, if you're going to do that, you can mute so that way we're not hearing whatever it is you guys are talking about. Because if it's not, that way it keeps your personal information. Wasn't saying like you have to be careful. Trust me, I'm the last person to tell people to stop talking. So, this is one of the coolest things.
let me add one other thing too, and since we're on the Transcontinental Project tonight, I'll kind of be specific with what you guys are doing. Something else we can do is in the show notes. Whenever I put a show up in the show notes, if you have other distribution platforms that we don't ascribe to as far as Anchor goes, give me those links. I'll post the links right in the show notes. That way folks will know where to find you elsewhere. If they want to see a visual show, if YouTube is a preferred platform, it's all share and share alike here.
Yeah, as soon as we finish up here, I'll send you a few links through.
Awesome. And I can add all that stuff to the website as well. That's what I want to do. I have the next couple of days off for work, so I'm wanting to update the stuff as much as possible. I showed, to Scott, I showed him our website and said, I'll look at the wrestling section I had done for, breaking news and some of the other stuff. I want to do the same thing for all the other systems. So, for you guys, I can add all the links. If you got something, we can put that. We could put down all the links for where to be found for the network, and then all the separate stuff for you guys as well. It's specific. Because we're not.
Great.
This is not like a single web that you have to fall within.
I'm glad.
So can I just get this straight? If I would say send you our personal Twitter links, the show's Twitter links, the show's Mixler, YouTube, and BitChute.
I'll add everything. Anything you want on your section.
Whatever you want in the notes.
All right, boys. I'll be right back. I'll put myself on mute this time.
Alrighty, Scott.
Right on.
Hi, Scotty.
And so a question, to help the network and stuff like that, could you guys send us certain links that go to the network? That way we could possibly put that in the description on the YouTube, because we're part of the WNC network, and I'd like to put that on there, proudly show that, and give links to everybody. Would that be cool?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I'll make sure that you have the RSS link for the WNC network if you want to post that on YouTube. The link to Anchor.fm if they want to download the show on one of the various podcast platforms.
Yes,
dude,
please.
That's easy. Easy peasy.
Yes, please. Great, because I'd love to have that on there. I'd love to put. I'm not saying that we get 1,000 views on YouTube, but you know what? It's just like flying your proud flag. I just gotta, I'd love to have you guys on there. So, just appreciative,
Trust me, I'm going to take that a step further. You're talking about it's like flying a proud flag. Fuck that. I'm going to get a fucking flag made and put it on the fucking wall. I'm going to get the WNC. Awesome. I'm going to get a Union Jack and everything, but I'm going to replace the 50 stars with the WNC globe on it. Look like the Earthican flag from Futurama and shit. Zoidberg's going to come over and fucking eat it again.
That's awesome.
There you go. All glory in the hands of a British colonial.
Luke does that to make me feel comfortable during our calls.
Can you see
oh, shit.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
The brave.
Play ball.
And
I
for
don't-
for part two, the American Johny Florida will start singing the British national anthem.
Please, God, let's reconsider that decision right now. Start reconsidering that decision.
Well, after the last tub of shit I just tried to drink, I could butcher the Canadian anthem. How's that sound? They deserve that.
Don't make me finish my hornitos because then I'll have to do the Mexican anthem and I don't remember all the words. So don't put me on the spot.
Tacos and tequilas, Mexico burritos.
Me gusta chilaquiles. And then you put your hand over your heart and then you stomp on a burrito 3 times and you get like 5 wishes or some shit like that. I don't know. That's what they were told me when I growing up. So.
Wow, what a waste of food. At least the Greeks were able to use their whole thing of breaking glasses as cover up. We're like, oh no, it's a tradition.
No, nobody said we didn't need it. You wrap it up in like some baggies and shit. You smash it and then you eat the ceremonial burrito because Mexicans don't waste shit.
Just a very quick question as I had the camera turned to the flag itself while I was singing that. Did Johnny take a knee like any true good member of the GOP?
Wait.
Wait a minute, we're the ones who hate that.
I was about to say, are we getting into the knee subject? Oh no, Sam, I better mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself.
You can ask Sam. I was saluting it just like she was.
He was very proudly saluting.
But because you were British, I was saluting not like this, but like that, the British salute. And I was doing it with the left arm because why the fuck not?
Did you see my hand? Did you see my hand tilted? I did the
yes.
Look. Don't laugh at me. I did the Benny Hill salute because it's the right one.
I was gonna say you reminded me of Demi Moore and G.I. Jane, I guess. But
I like that.
That's good. That's only because you had the energy. I could see the fire in your eyes. Like she's gonna kill some bitch right now, isn't she? Like she's just getting her anthem going as fire. She's about to kill somebody. Please don't kill me. I'm having a good day. Well, I was until I had this Canadian shit.
I'm still proud that I was able to recite all 44 in order the other
I
night.
know. I get it. You fucking British American patriot. Okay.
I know. You're probably you're 95% better than every American that's here. Okay, because they don't even teach us that anymore. So. There you go.
Then.
Yeah. Nope.
You know, it's the one.
I'm gonna need about 60 seconds. Maybe less. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Bite me, bitch.
I can't do that.
I knew 2 of those. Do I get anything for that? Damn, Luke, that's not fair.
He was just doing it because he watched Animaniacs like I did.
Yeah. Oh man.
That is one thing I am unable to do. Unless I'm singing along to a song, I can't name all the state capitals.
Yeah, me and my cousin's boyfriend, we get into like capital battles. Like literally, we'll just be chilling or whatever, and then out of nowhere, just one of us looks at the other and just goes Minnesota, and we go, oh, St. Paul, and then it's like, Nebraska. I go, duh, Lincoln, bitch, you know, Oregon.
If someone says the name of us, if someone names the state, I can typically name the capital of the state, but I can't sort of recite it from memory.
New Hampshire.
Concord.
Damn.
Vermont.
Montpelier.
Damn.
South Dakota.
Now, here's the thing with the Dakotas. I always seem to get them mixed up.
Okay, North Dakota and South Dakota. Bam!
Pierre.
Now you can't mix them up. Ah.
I think I know this one. Is it Pierre and Bismarck?
Bismarck. Fuck.
Oh.
Dave got 1.5 correct.
Or is it Bismarck and Coeur d'Alene?
No, no, because it's pronounced Pierre.
Oh, fuck.
What's Pierre? What are you talking about? Pierre.
Pierre is the capital of South Dakota.
Fuck off.
Pierre. What?
Yes. It's
Talking about
Pierre.
Pierre?
No. It's pronounced Pierre.
It's pronounced Pierre. I know
No,
people from South Dakota.
So do I.
I don't give a flying fuck what you just looked up. I went to college with a dude and spent a long fucking time in South Dakota. They called it Pierre.
And the people
we were drinking a lot at the time, and maybe it was just the slur in their voice from our extreme drunkenness. I don't know. It was a long fucking time ago. And maybe they've updated the calendars and the Mandela effect has really kicked in and it's gone from Pierre to Pierre. Pierre.
What?
Pierre.
What you
you know what? Well, sorry, Luke. I'm taking your show over. Please, everyone, forgive me for doing this. This is bad of me. That I'm here to promote the Transcontinental Project, to give them love and affection, and love to wrap my arms around them. And I'm talking shit on the Transcontinental Project.
Dave. Sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love hurts.
Exactly. Love hurts.
Sometimes love hurts, baby. Hurts. Sometimes love. And I love it. I'm so sorry.
By the way, Dave, it's in Montana. It's called Butte, not butt.
It's butt.
What? Jesus Christ, Johnny! What are you gonna try telling us next? That the only state that closes their presidential polls at 30 minutes past the hour isn't pronounced Arkansas.
It's Arkansas.
Although, here, interesting
there is
side
Texarkana.
fact. Interesting side
fact.
In Kansas, it's called the Arkansas River.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it's called the Arkansas River till it hits the state line, then it becomes Arkansas River again.
And then, and don't forget the split city of Texarkana, which basically is like if they put an S at the end, it'd be Texarkana. Which, by the way, Dave, if you're talking about both sides, does that mean you are saying Texarkana because it's pluralized?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. It's Texarkana.
Yeah, well, let's get some.
It's pronounced Texarkana.
Right. Both sides.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide phenomenon, I'll have you know.
Very much so. I love the fact that they actually have the name like that. It's not like Wendover, split between Nevada and Utah, but it's actually I think called West Wendover in Nevada. They're like, yeah, we don't want to be cool like Texas and Arkansas. Fucking idiots.
Well, the lake just 100 miles north of here is Lake Texoma, right on the state line, Texoma.
That makes sense. Which, by the way, shout out to our boys at Texoma Pro Wrestling. Seriously, check them out. Good guys. You ever been to Sherman, Dave?
Sherman, Texas, yes. I've been through there a few times.
Yeah, well, that's where our boys Texoma Pro Wrestling's based out of, so check them out.
Very nice. I'd like to know. I'd like to check them out.
Yeah, they also do shows in oh my god, so much talk about fucking Bill Clinton country. They also do shows in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is Bill Clinton.
Here's a moment that me and Johnny can actually have a moment of agreement on. We need to gang up to even the odds against these damn Texans.
Honey, y'all can triple yourselves in the cloning bank. And you'll never even up to the damn Texans.
Well, yeah, we got
understand that, sweetie. It'll never work. There
Well,
is
I-
no
Heart speaks
science,
louder
there is
than
no
numbers.
technology.
You never know.
Heart
I mean,
speaks,
because
heart speaks louder than numbers, baby.
But let's think about it like this. I mean, there can be 2.5 of us against 1.5 of you, because remember, Sam is Mexican, and the Mexicans are the reason why we have to say remember the Alamo, not look at the Alamo.
My sister Sam is a Texan. My
That's
sister
right,
Sam is a Texan.
She's
Through and
Tex-Mex,
through.
not Chex-Mex, which is a great snack, by the way. But yeah,
It is very tasty, very salty and sweet. But I'm saying, it's hard because, damn it. Number one, I'm a Texan, bitch. I bleed red, white, and blue, and that star, Lone Star. I mean, and then second, it's like, I'm Tex-Mex, but then it's more like, I'm not necessarily Tex-Mex because I'm not from Mexico. I'm more of a Chicana when it comes to that, which is a little more feisty, a little more sharp-edged,
Yes,
a little more in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And so a Chicana is what I am. I'm that mixture. I'm the absorption. I'm the one that sucks everything up and makes it into some fucking greatness.
So
That's what the fuck I am.
So you are basically cultural tofu.
Pretty much. I absorb any flavor around me, baby. That's how that works. You're absolutely right.
And
Absolutely right.
The history books tell they were all cut low, but the truth of it is,
Jesus Christ.
State so the spirits will live and the legends will grow, so long as we remember the Alamo.
The Alamo. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Davy
Crockett.
fighting
He stabbed
for
Santa Anna in the ass.
liberty.
you know, Luke, why the fuck don't you just pack your bags and move the fuck over here? Because clearly you know where
I'm waiting.
your
Hey, dude,
clearly we know where your allegiance is.
I even have a
Don't
trailer
tempt
for
me.
him. I even have a trailer for him here.
I could just see Luke being the first, like the guy when it comes time to swear allegiance to the U.S., get passport and everything. He's gonna be like, no need for the judge. I already know the oath. By the way, fire that guy. I could do his job for him.
I've got an RV with his name on it.
Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Oh fuck, he's gonna prove my point.
Luke is gonna help me pass the citizenship test, and I'm already a fucking citizen, so that's how that goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, here we go. What's going on? Luke is gonna.
He's gonna pull out a 5-pound bill that's on fire and show like the Queen's face on fire. It's like, fuck you, Queen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands.
Yeah.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No.
You got wrong.
Under God,
Wrong.
indivisible.
You got the
Wait,
pre
was he doing the
1950.
pledge?
He's
Yeah.
he's
One
doing the
nation
pre
under
Or is he
God.
doing the oath?
He's doing the pre 1955 Pledge of Allegiance. In 55, Eisenhower added under God in there. Ha ha.
Separation of church
Yeah.
and state.
Yeah, shut up. You're
Do
64
they
years
still
behind.
do under God in school?
Yeah,
Or do they even
Well,
still do the pledge?
no.
I haven't asked my
They-
grandkids to do the pledge or
a
not.
lot of schools have gotten rid of it because people say that it's offensive.
You have the option to do the pledge, and in some counties.
That's the dumbest thing. Look, if you're a foreign exchange student, you can sit down. It's not your country, but goddamn.
There you go. That's kind of what it was meant for. Yeah.
When it comes to the oaths, I know the presidential one, but I don't know any of the other ones. I, insert name, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help me God.
Why do I got a feeling he watched the Donald Trump inauguration more times than me?
No. I watched it once on January the 20th, 2017, same as most people.
Well, I mean, I could tell you. I mean, I still know. I still know my oath. You know, when I had to join the army. I'm not saying my real fucking name. I, Johny Florida, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I'll bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I'll obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, so help me God. Mm-hmm. Bada bing, bada boom, and I think I just brought myself back into war. Fuck. Can we delete this feed?
Nope.
Did we just...
Yeah,
wait, I think this is a great show because tonight on the TCP, we have put Johny Florida back in the war, and we have made Luke a citizen. What the fuck?
Right.
That's
finally,
awesome. It's a milestone.
Finally, I can finally finish up our quest. Take down those fucking Japanese.
Damn you, Mish.
They
Damn
attack.
you.
They attack. Yeah, I'm starting there. Well, I'm gonna go
God
liberate wrestling soup for our people. Goodbye, missionary Thomas. Hello, Solar Monster. I don't like the guy, but at least he's fucking America.
Oh, Jesus. John, you guys. Fucking love you guys. Oh my God. What the fuck?
No, no, wait a minute. That'll be 3 white guys. They're going to say it's racist. Fuck that. Okay, no Solomon, but we're putting Cedric on there. There we go. There you go. That's America. 2 white guys and a black guy. That's about the fair demographics of this country. All right. There we go. America.
There we go.
Now we're changing the name from
show.
Wrestling Soup to America Sandwich. There you go.
Take a big ass bite. Jeez. That's fucking awesome. Oh, hey Sean. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, here's something.
Hey, Sean.
I'll tell you what. Here's an oath. Here's an oath that should be near and dear to Luke's heart. I, Johny Florida, swear by Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors.
Johnny, your mic's off.
Oh, I muted him.
Oh, my bad. Why? You fucker!
I muted him and I can't work out how to unmute him now.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it. He does that to me too, Johnny. He does that to me too. I try to get on a call with him and he fucking has me muted and I'm fucking over here waving like a goddamn pantomime trying to fucking get back on. Sometimes fucking with me, sometimes true.
Wait. Luke, you're able to mute people on Skype?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. She sure does.
I gotta learn that.
Mutes me all the fucking time.
I muted Johnny in the middle of that, and I can't figure out how to unmute him now.
I'm so sorry, Johnny, if you can hear this. He does this to me all the time.
Dude, just call back in.
Woof, oh, son of a god. I saw a finger. Ah, shit. You do that to me all the time, god damn it. Sometimes fucking with me and sometimes it happens for real. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Don't you dare! Don't you ever fucking silence me ever again. I will go Magneto on you. I swear. If you silence me, I swear to God, I'm going to stone cold stun you back into fucking Kingdom Come.
If I could tell you how many times he's accidentally muted me.
I take that back. You still have a kingdom. There you go. You're already at Kingdom Come.
The second I worked out what you were doing, mute. I just couldn't figure out how to fucking unmute you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You just did not like the fact that I was bringing up the oath of your people, your military, huh?
No.
You know, in the purest sense of the word, I'm a fucking Republican, and will fight and die for those.
You know what I find funny is that you got even
I'm
people...
a Samblican.
You know what's funny is you got people in the UK even who try to claim, now I'm not trying to get too political, but this is just funny, is that they say, like, anybody who's Trump supporters and everything, they're Nazis. And it's like, really, one of the things that Hitler did was they had to take an oath personally to him to protect him and to honor him. We don't have an oath to Donald Trump. You guys, on the other hand, have an oath to Queen Elizabeth II, and she's fucking named in it until she dies, and then King Charles will be in there.
An oath I will never, ever recite.
Didn't you have to do it back?
She's going to behead you.
No.
She's going to behead you. She's going to behead you. She can still behead people without getting charged.
Yeah,
long as it's
didn't your parents have to when you were born? Like, didn't they have to? Didn't they have to put like the official British seal of approval on your ass or something when you were born?
Nope.
That's cool.
Pull your pants down. I guarantee we'll see the coat of
oh
arms
my gosh.
blazing on you.
No.
He's gonna pull him down. Holy shit! Holy shit! His parents tricked him. That's the coat of arms of Scotland. Oh, I get you, fucking Scottish nationalist.
So it's like, who do you go for when you have a monarchy? Like, who do you like? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where do you go from there? It's so weird.
Easy.
Like the president, I could be like, oh, fuck the president and the vice president. I'm going with somebody else. I'm gonna vote his ass out. But the monarchy kind of just stays there.
Oh, you know what? It's easy for him. Like, if he's looking over there, he's like, if he doesn't like how things are looking, all he's got to do is hope that one car crash and Prince Harry's the new King of England.
Another one. I shouldn't laugh at. I'm going to go to hell for that. Yeah. But another one.
Yeah, I guess bad driving.
They took his license away. They took his license away, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Unless
took his license away. The guy was a motherfucker. Prince William was a motherfucking pilot in the Air Force. He doesn't need no goddamn car. He has a fucking helicopter.
He has people that can carry him on his back.
Why do you think every single fucking Aldi supermarket has to have a goddamn optional helicopter pad on their roof?
In case he needs eggs in the middle of the night.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's yeah.
Although I'll be honest, if I was the next in line,
middle of the night.
if I was next in line to be the king, hell fucking yeah, I'd be doing that same shit. Hell, I'd be getting I'd be bringing back the ceremonial yacht. Take some fucking ship that's being decommissioned from the Royal Navy and go, no, that bitch is mine. Say hello to the HMS
Nobody wants me to be in line for the monarchy because I'd be bumping people off left and right to get to my place. So. Don't trust me in that. Just saying that it's public. Don't make me a fucking princess or a queen because you know what's coming.
I want to see you as a monarch because I want to see what happens when Pancho Villa returns.
There's gonna be so much tequila and flamenco dancing and fucking merengue and salsa and just all kinds of fucking sopapillas. It's gonna be great. Like it's gonna be great.
Just very quickly, I've got an idea.
Yes, sir.
Now this is a question to someone in the chat. Are you still in here, Jenko, or are you just listening in? Or are you still actually active and listening? Because if you are, I'm in a good mood.
No. Hey, if you're in a good mood, then let me ask you this question since you're in a really good mood. Anybody looking at trying to make it down here to Tampa next year for WrestleMania week? Because we're going to have like 100 shows probably if it's like Orlando.
I was thinking of hitting Texas in 2020, but...
We don't even know if it's going to be in Texas.
Me? Duh.
No,
Me?
I thought you were talking about WrestleMania.
No.
I'm just joking.
No,
just joking.
I'm looking to visit one state a year. Until I've hit all 50.
Hey, you want to know the trick on how to do more than one state in a year? Fly to Rhode Island, steal some kid's bike. In 5 minutes, you'll be in Connecticut. 2 states, 2 fucking states.
Dude, that's like here in Texas. Fucking hop on a bike, drive a couple of miles, you're in another fucking town, and another town, and another town, and another city. It's fucking magical.
Right, but I'm talking about 2 states. I'm taking it to the max. But that's what the idea, like a big fish in a small pond. That's what the fucking Rhode Island is. It's an equal state to Texas. It's a big ass fish in a motherfucking tiny ass pond.
I've got the first 4 that I want to visit fixed in.
Right on.
This year Wisconsin, next year Texas, the year after New York, and in 2022 I'm hoping to hit up your neck of the woods, John.
Oh, well, let me just say, fuck Wisconsin. You need to come to Texas first. But I'm just saying.
I was about to say, well, why not change it up? Do Florida next year? Because maybe if all we gotta do is convince Sam to take a $150 flight from San Antonio over to here for WrestleMania week, you come here. There you go. You hit Florida. You do a live show on location with Sam, and that's a twofer. And if you want, we could take a a 3-hour drive.
He doesn't get authentic tacos and authentic Mexican food, and I'm gonna treat him like
he's gonna get authentic Cubano sandwiches and Cuban cigars. Okay. We drive 3 miles south of Miami, or as I like to call it, North Cuba, and there you go.
No, I can get a whole lot more. I'm closer to the border. I'm closer to the border. I can get a lot more stuff.
Yeah, but we're closer to all the boats. Or the floating doors in the case of Haiti.
Oh, we got a port. We got ports of entry too. We got
legitimate ports of entry. Fucking seaports.
Oh, snap.
Let's be completely honest.
Meow.
Kennedy should have nuked Cuba.
I don't know. The sandwiches are pretty good. The cigars are them bitches are crazy though.
More so, McKinley should have annexed it, but
yeah, that too. The other thing as well is just, one thing that's a real downer with Cubans, unlike Mexicans. Cubans can't handle spice for shit. Literally, it's not in their culture. They didn't grow up with spices, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, but Jamaicans aren't that fucking far away. And yet their jerk chicken, it can be some of the spiciest shit ever, depending on how they cook it. But meanwhile, Cubans don't know the fucking deal when it comes to spice. And that's not trying to be racist on anybody. Every Cuban I know, they all say. I've even made this stereotypical joke. I met a person recently who was Cuban, and within seconds I go, "You don't like spicy food, do you?" And they're like, "How'd you know?" I go, "You're Cuban." It's like trying to figure out a Jew doesn't like kosher. Non-kosher food.
No, that's true, because I've grown up with Cuban and Puerto Rican and you name it. They've all come through the border, right? So I've grown up with a vast majority of different cultures. They do not like spice. I tried to make them some enchiladas and they almost shit their pants, literally running to the restroom.
It's amazing. I'm Irish and Eastern European, okay? I'm like diet Russian, and yet I handle spices better than Cubans.
Where's Dave gone?
Dave left.
Talking
all about these oaths of allegiance and everything. I guess tied him out. Fucking Democrats trying to get oaths of allegiance out of our schools.
Yeah, he dropped out. But anyway, I want to put this on the record. Love you, Dave. Thank you for joining. Te amo mucho, papi. Thank you.
Yeah. So I love Dave too. If I ever became gay and had to have a bear in charge of me, that'd be him.
Yeah,
so hot. That's so hot. That's hot.
Just know, Dave, that you're welcome at any time you want to come back on.
Absolutely. Absolutamente.
Shit.
No.
Drop my bag of coins.
Oh, shit.
I technically I dropped my bag of fucks.
You gotta keep your coin purse cinched really tight so that it doesn't fall out.
As we're down to the final hour.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I got a coin too. Hold on, let me see.
The United States of no fuck.
Look at my coin. It's fucking awesome, but it goes to the side and then does this. Look.
But
I'm not making a joke. I could go so bad with this, but I won't. I could. I'm gonna try to be chivalrous, but God help me.
My coin wins. Bitch.
Can I flip your coin?
Have either of you watched any good movies in the last week?
I went and saw Captain Marvel. Oh, you said good movies.
Okay then.
Wait,
any
is it because of a chick, or was it just bad screenplay? Because I haven't seen it. But you know what? I'm not gonna look. I'm all for chick rights, right? But you know what? Sometimes a part is a part, and I understand that. So I'm trying to find a balance here.
Okay. To give a fair review. And I'm pointing that out because I want to point out. Okay, look, I'm not a guy that's like, female superhero. I can't believe that. Fuck no. Gal Gadot is first off, Gal Gadot, one of the sexiest fucking women alive. She's a veteran like me. I I would break so many laws if I was allowed to. You know, like like guys could bang Cleopatra back in the day on the Cleopatra would sleep with them on the deal of she'd kill him the next morning. I would have to contemplate that if it was Gal Gadot. But you have Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, the way it was, very believable. Every person who's ever, even the cartoons, Wonder Woman's believable. Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, you know, she's a spy with amazing skills and wit and smarts. She's more believable than Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Here's the biggest problem with it. They threw politics into this movie more than any other Marvel movie. We know Brie Larson is a big feminist. There's nothing wrong with being a feminist.
Okay.
But we know how much she is, and when you remember the fact that she's a feminist and she's pushing a feminist ideology, and you watch this, that's what it was. Every single guy in the movie was a bad guy. They were all in the end treated as the bad people. The only exception was, I mean, you got the alien guys, the Skrulls, but then again, you can't really tell who's the guy or not. I mean, you can tell who's they're aliens, okay? So they're not guy
Right.
girl. They're Skrullman and Skrull Wool, whatever I don't know.
Gotcha.
The only other one was Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, and they took away, like Mish talked about it, he wasn't this big, amazing war hero guy. It was very subtly, you know, retired as a colonel from the army, and that was it. He was a paper-pushing agent who was like like one step above being a rookie, you know, in it. I mean, and I'm not saying he did a bad job, but like, and again, the guy lost his eye to a fucking cat. That's how he lost his eye, not to some of the badass shit he did, you know. You know, they have like the whole when she's getting into this big fight. One of the things they did with the whole idea of you know, pushing with the feminists is like she's now being held control. This web of power, literally a web is like holding her down as like intelligence. The intelligence phenomena thing that's like is a commander we're dealing with her. Dr. Lawson, the original Captain Marvel, was a guy. They changed the entire story and made that a woman. So that way, it couldn't even be a guy who was the mentor like they did in the fucking Ant-Man, the original Ant-Man, who was actually
it didn't meld. It didn't transition well from the male to the female part.
Well, no, I don't know her name, but the actress that played it did a good job. But it's like they literally rewrote history. You know,
no doubt.
Like, you know, even if they want to be like, oh, well, we want to have a woman superhero for this because we got to push this. If they just did the original, who was Dr. Lawson was, being a guy, and pass it on like that, and she became Captain Marvel, that would have been better. But they recast the original Dr. Lawson as a woman.
That's exactly what I meant. Like they were trying to transition it from the male to the female role, and it kind of got lost in translation.
Right.
Now I've read the comics. The comics are way different than what you're watching on TV. They're way more graphic, have way more dimension to it. And so when you see it brought onto the screen, you kind of expect that same dimension. And it's really hard to rewrite that big of a part. Now, I give them 100% props for picking a woman. But like I said, I haven't seen it. But the thing is, am I going to enjoy it the way I did the comic books? You know what I mean? With the original.
I don't think so. And the other reason as well is because what do you call it? Because the whole thing, like, because you know, it's good that they picked a woman. It's not even that, because Miss Marvel becomes Captain Marvel. It's the same as like if they decided to continue Captain America with Steve Rogers killed in the comic book series, Bucky becomes Captain America. So the idea of Carol Danvers becoming Captain Marvel happened in the comics. So you're not rewriting history. You're just going on to the next part, you know. But like they have this big fight scene near the end, which was pretty cool looking. But they played that song, you know, I'm pulling up right now. I'm just a, you know, but like they play like I'm just a girl. So it's like, okay, just a simpleton girl doing it. It's like, okay, now they're pushing even more. There's a lot of subtleties that when you remember the idea of the whole feminist thing, it's like it's showing even more, you know, like Jude Law. I fucking love Jude Law. That's one of the that's one of the best creations of the British Empire since the United States of America. And but he plays Young Rug, the main antagonist against her. And near the end, he wants to get into a big fight with her. He's like, "I'm so proud of you, but now no powers, no weapons, nothing. Just fight me. Come on, finally do it." And what does she do? She uses her power. Right, but what does she do? She uses her powers, hits him. He goes back into a wall. She just walks up to him, and it's like, "I don't have to prove anything to you." And it's like, Oh, for fuck's sake!
So is that the?
Because it's like the idea like women don't have to prove anything to men, which they don't. But like, they had to do that.
I think the way I saw that, it's not even having to prove anything. The way I see that, it's just biology. I don't care what superhuman powers you have. Like, men are going to be stronger. There's always a disadvantage. I don't care how tough I am, how big my dick grows. I'm never going to be able to I'm 5'3". I'm never going to be I'm not going to be able to take a dude down even at 5 foot because that's biology.
Here's the thing is that I'm one of the guys that like I never really saw that kind of stuff, like like how like liberals attack, because I served in Iraq. I had sergeants and lieutenants who were women that I served under, and many of them I would go back if they told me you were going to war again, you were being drafted in, and I was serving under them. I'd be happy. There were some I wouldn't, but then again, it's not because they were women. They were men. I would not want to be fucking near again.
Not. But I'm just saying, like, as a technicality, there's a biological difference, and maybe that's why she kind of cheated a little bit. But that's kind of an undertone to it. You know what I mean? That's something that you read into, not necessarily something that was. I'm sorry, Luke.
Even at 5'3", you could probably take down that pussyfoot we were talking about earlier in New York.
Well, I got a mean throw punch, and I'm not gonna say I can't defend myself, but I'm gonna say other women, not me, but that are 5'3" may have that trouble. Me, on the other hand, no, I might not. But you're right, Luke. Thank you for pointing that out, Don. You're the best.
But well, here's the thing: is like what you're saying. But the problem is when you watch the scene and how everything goes, you'll actually see how it played out. Now, maybe it could be seen as something different, but the way I saw it was going back to the whole feminist thing. She just shoots him. He goes back and just goes, "I don't have to prove anything to you." It goes back to the simple ideology that believe women don't have to prove anything to men, which is just what she's going on to. And again, I don't think that they have to. I was looking forward to the idea of a final showdown between the two of them because I love those kind of fight scenes. You know, it's like whether it's going to be fight to the death or just fight to prove yourself. You know, I love those fights. Like Hitman. Did you guys see the Hitman movie with Timothy Olyphant?
Oh, damn, no, I didn't. I did not.
Well, the video getting turned into a movie. They had this fight scene. He's trying to chase down one of the other hitmen that's out to kill him. He goes into a train car, and 3 of them pop out, and they're all pointing their pistols. They all have 2 pistols with silencers, and they're pointing at each other. And he just goes, "How about dying with a little dignity?" They all agree, throw down their pistols. They pull out swords from their back because why the fuck not? You know, like fucking Deadpool. And they get into a fucking sword fight and everything. It's like 3 against 1 and everything. They're using fucking katanas. I'm like, this is the best shit. The rest of the movie's good, but this is the best fucking part. That's what I was looking forward to see these two fight. And it's like the whole, I don't have to prove anything to you. Fuck you.
Gotcha. There should have been a bigger fight scene. Gotcha. And that's what I would have liked. There was no fight scene. I would have loved a climax to that point because at this point, we're in the universe. And so she has powers. She can fucking stand up to this dude. It should have gone toe to toe, but it went to fucking feminism. Somewhere. I'm ahead of you, babe. I've got an internal clock. I'm already like right now, like you hear that? That's me right there. That
beat out any review I was planning on if we hadn't took a call in.
Look, I'm not gonna say I regretted spending the money. I mean, in some ways I regret a little bit paying for it only because it's like, the whole thing she said she doesn't want white men watching her movie. So it's like, fuck, well, I paid. Well, yeah, like it all started because she went to do a critic review with with a film critic, and she found a black woman who was disabled to interview her. Now, by itself, good for her. She got a job. She likes being a critic. Fuck disability, fight all that. But it's, and I'm glad for that. But she picked it because she already said in the interview, too many of the critics are majority white men, and I wanted to fight and go against that. And it's like,
you got to destroy what you create.
Well, it's like at the same time, how do you fight the fact that it just happens to be white men who want to sit down on their fat asses, watch popcorn, eat popcorn, watch movies, and then review it, Other people have lives.
Mention the women that are physicists, the colored people, the women of color that are physicists, that are scientists, that are fucking technology gurus. There are women, that kind of, okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. But it was kind of like, it was a turn up, but it was a turn down as far as that goes. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but I really would have thought I was going to see her go to toe to toe. with the dude. And you know what? Women want equality. Let's do that.
She did have some fights in it, so I don't want to make it sound like she didn't. It's just the final battle, what I was saying.
The climax, the most important part. That's the climax, the build-up. That's the fucking, you know what I mean? The crescendo. Why hold back on it? Yeah. You know what I mean? Why?
Like, I went and saw Avengers Infinity Wars. Now, I went into when it was in one of the cheapo theaters, so this is months after it first came out. But I watched Avengers Infinity Wars, watching some of the fights and everything, and I wanted to like get up and scream, "Fuck yeah!" You know, Thor comes back. You know, it's like, "Yeah, motherfucker!" You know, bring me Thanos, bitch. You know, I want to do all that stuff. Captain Marvel, not once did I want to get up and scream everything like that. Now I went in during the day. There was like 12 of us in there. You know, it was my day off of work, so I went there during the day. It was a weekday, so it was good for that part. But it was like, the graphics are great. You know, the storytelling is there. So I don't want to make it sound like it's not there. It's just her herself, you know, like the only big people that are supposed to be prevailing is Brie Larson. I don't know the name of the actress, but the girl who played her wingman, you know, her co-pilot, Rambo. You know, and the daughter who's going to be used in Avengers Endgame because she becomes what's her name, like Spartan or or something like that. The girl who works with Captain Marvel. You know, they did that, and the only other guy that was actually a good guy was, you know, they showed Phil Coulson a little bit as a rookie, you know, but they didn't really use him a lot, so you can't really count him. But hey, he's awesome. But Samuel Jackson, and they made him a paper pusher who loses his eye to a fucking cat.
So let me get this right. It was a good movie that would have been even better if it hadn't been for Brie Larson in one of the main lead roles.
Well, I think it was written improperly. She could have done it, but the script. I think the script was wrong. At that point.
I'll give you the best one sentence answer. Well, maybe 2-part one sentence answer. Chris Evans, Captain America, is very liberal. But he did not include politics in his role. Brie Larson did.
Did she, or did the writers write that in? I mean, was she like on social media?
Well, the reports are that it was only one producer of the entire producing team that kept pushing for her, and finally the rest of the team caved in and picked her, and she had a lot of involvement.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I mean, again, they rewrote Dr. Lawson and turned him into a woman. That wasn't Marvel's doing. Sorry.
So it's not like what Machete was with Steven Seagal, where the movie would have been infinitely better if it hadn't been for him bringing it down.
I don't know. I like Danny Trejo.
Have you seen Machete? Oh my God, Machete is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Fuck Steven Seagal with his fucking powder on hair wig.
I think the most important question is, Brie Larson wanted politics involved into this because she was pushing the feminist agenda, which there's nothing wrong with feminism. I'm an equalist.
But was this on social media as far as like when she was promoting the character? Yeah. Because sometimes then that was blurring the lines. It was
blurring the lines. Why do you think? That's why Rotten Tomatoes removed movie reviews from their website because so many negative reviews were coming out from people who didn't see the movie and people who went and saw the premieres before it debuted. You know that they disabled review comments on their website.
See, if anybody knows the DC or the Marvel universe, you know not to fuck with it. You know that what's going to come is going to come. Everybody gets comeuppance. Every single person in that, you know, they will die or get severely injured. It's never just focused on men or women. You know what I mean? Right. So why change the dynamic now?
Scarlett Johansson is very much a liberal. Ellen Page, who played Shadowcat in X-Men, you know, Kitty Pryde, you know, ultra liberal. The what's her name? It's been a minute. The girl who played Rogue, liberal. You know, all these people all these female actresses that played superheroes or X-Men, which are also superheroes, are liberal. But there was no involvement of politics in their characters. Famke Janssen, who played Jean Grey, might be liberal. I don't know. She's French or Dutch.
They just came and they portrayed the character that was listed on the scene.
And they did an amazing job. Jennifer
Absolutely
Lawrence is
disgusting.
a big liberal, but her playing Mystique, she does a good fucking job.
I get that a lot of these people want to use a platform for good. You know what I mean? But pick and choose your battles, pick and choose your arena, because it will have the most impact. And when you're fighting against DC and Marvel fans, that's not you can't place it there. They're there for fantasy to get away from this shit.
Now, if she used this like as a platform, if she had used her platform of the bigger platform of becoming famous because of Captain Marvel, and then went around and pushed her ideology and for feminism, stuff like that, that's one thing. But because a lot of people do it. Jennifer Lawrence right now is doing that kind of stuff, promoting for a bunch of different things in politics, and it's like, okay, fine, I don't agree with everything, but do that part. She's not letting it affect her role as Mystique.
There you go.
And to think that I was just going to drag this down with a review of Annabelle Creation.
Well, talk about it.
That I watched in a fucking rush today. Can I just say that Lulu Wilson, a child actor, is a fucking scream queen. She has such a huge fucking future in horror.
How old is she?
13 or 14.
Oh, you said child actor, so I'm thinking like Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone age.
No,
I wish I knew the movie you were talking about.
She is 13 years old, but she starred in this. She starred in Ouija, Origin of Evil. She starred in The Haunting of Hill House. She has a fucking future in the horror category. But I fucking hated this film. I absolutely fucking despise this film.
Really?
Yeah.
Why was it? I mean, okay, you're gonna have to explain it to me. That way I can get the grasp of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself for a couple minutes.
When it comes to horror, the occasional, well-timed, unexpected jump scare is fine. However, when a film relies solely on jump scares, after the first couple, yeah, fuck off, you're starting to bore me now. And at no point in this entire film did they go into that psychological edge that they could have done with something like Annabelle. And that is why I still maintain that Mike Flanagan is the best director working in horror today, because he focuses so much on the psychological edge and takes so much of the aspect off of these shitty fucking jump scares. It's unbelievable, which is why, even though it is still 10 months from release, I am so fucking hyped for Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining.
See, I don't like horror films to start off, to be honest. Like, I mean, I love American Crime Story. It's a great series, but like it's a spawn off of American Horror Story, and I just can't watch it. I just don't like horror.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I never used to be a huge fan of horror, but it was actually, and I know I used to claim that I was a fan before, but I wasn't really a huge fan. I'd watch it if it was on, but I wouldn't go out my way to watch it. It was actually someone in this community that turned me into being a full-on horror fan.
Oh, let me guess who that was, because I saw that fucking film and I almost puked my fucking guts out.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. But I love you, Victoria. I want to hump your legs so hard. When you listen to this, I'm gonna hump your legs so hard.
Thank you, sis. I hope you're well. I don't see you tonight, but I hope you're well.
What was the name of that song? Because that was just fucked up. That was like a rude joke y'all played on me, motherfuckers.
What song?
No, that movie.
Gerald's
with the dude.
Game?
Gerald's Game. Oh my god! Gerald's Game. God damn it. Oh my god. Gerald. I
was fine with that film, except for the degloving scene.
That was fucking a mind fuck. And I thought Machete would confuse you, and then I was over here like, oh my god, let me gouge my eyes out and wipe them with fucking like Clorox and shit, because fuck this shit.
But,
Y'all are some horror movie people. I can't.
but,
My horror movie is like Brokeback Mountain.
but
That's as horror as I go.
as you mentioned,
That's what he said once, and then he went further.
As you mentioned, Machete, what nation is the main character supposed to be from in that film? What nationality is the main character in that film?
Machete?
Yeah?
Mexican.
What language do they speak in Mexico?
Spanish.
I'd love to learn some.
Oh, really? Well, guess what? I can teach you some. I can definitely teach you some. And,
don't worry, Johnny. We do this segment every week.
And so
that's okay.
And of course, we'll just finish off. Okay. So we do some spinach because I know the spinach very good. And so I'm teaching Luke some Spanish. And today's lesson, everybody get your pens, get your dick pens out, get your dick sharpen them really tight. Now, we're going to say, there's two phrases, right? Let me put this to you in the Skype. Okay. What I sent you? Let's see. Come on, guys. I know you guys can get this. ¿Qué hora es?
Would you do that slowly so I can write it out phonetically?
Absolutely. ¿Qué?
Mm-hmm.
Hora, which is Hora, hora.
Yeah?
Es, E-S. ¿Qué hora es?
¿Qué hora es?
It's expanded with Dan Rather. Yes, ¿qué hora es?
Mm-hmm.
And that
translates to?
What time is it? Johnny got it. Honorary Maskin.
Well, I learned to do a couple of very simple phrases that's always important,
Absolutely.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Dónde está el baño?
There you
Vamos.
go. And that's the intro language I'm trying to teach Luke, so when he comes to Texas, he has a basic understanding.
Luke, the most important phrase, especially at a Mexican restaurant, ¿Dónde el baño? Where is the bathroom?
Oh, that's fucked
up. Mostly what I want to get from this is to get to the point where I'm at a level that I can go to a professional tutor and not make a fucking fool of myself.
Yeah, and I'm teaching him the basic. And I'm teaching the basic and proper Spanish. The second term, Luke, and I'm gonna text this into you since you did so great on the first one. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? This is the other one because I think it is very fitting.
Is it bad that of all the ones you've done so far, I only knew one of them before you?
You are very savvy on this because I think you're letting on more than you're telling me. Because when I give you the pronunciation, you're so fucking spot on. You're like that evil cheater that I know that knows Spanish. You're probably better than me, but you're just fucking digging me on. But I'm going with it. I'm going with it.
Is that below the translation?
Yes. And that's how we're going to end the show. Hasta luego. And I want to say putos, but I love these motherfuckers, so we don't say that. Hasta luego.
I'll take it. I will Frenchify it. Bon nuit.
Bon nuit.
Hasta
la pasta.
Luego.
Perfecto, mi amor. Hasta luego, mis amores. Muchísimas gracias por atender hoy en la noche. Los agradecemos mucho. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you joining us tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Now, me, Johnny, and Luke are gonna have a 3-way on Skype. So
Hell yeah.
we're gonna have to say.
Fuck yes.
We're gonna have to say bye-bye, babies.
Oh, I will say bye-bye with pride if that's the intention.
And until next week, an episode we already have a title decided on, which I should probably say we typically decide the title less than a minute out.
Pretty much.
Until next week, TCP out.